Alrighty, so the game plan for today is a storage system. I desperately need storage because, as you can see, I have chests. We ain't got time for that anymore. Mostly, I'm just annoyed with having to search through every single chest to find one thing I might need. So, with that, I need to pick a space, and we are going to get started with this. I'm mostly going to do the redstone today. That's my main focus, just to get it set up. And then we're going to actually work on the build itself in the next episode, because, well, this will probably be like a 2 or 3-parter, I'm guessing. So let me get stuff gathered and set up, and then we will start going through it. Also, I did want to chat about the stable build, since I didn't talk about it a whole lot in last episode. I wanted to kind of go through it this time. So let's do that real quick. Did you bring me anything? You brought me a rabbit hide. Appreciate it. So I found a lot of cats, and I figured, well, who hasn't seen a barn cat? So, yeah, they're in the barn. Now, overall, I honestly love this. I was on stream, I was streaming earlier today, and a buddy of mine was mentioning about doing some more like gradients and stuff for this. I'm tempted, but I honestly like it. I mean, I don't think it's terribly needed just because you have the differential. Wow, I'm trying to use big words. The difference between them. I just kind of like that. But I may try it out and put, wool mixing with the calcite or vice versa and just see how it looks. But the other one he mentioned was windows, because it's just a big blank surface. So I might try and put like 2 or 3 windows in here, like one kind of bigger one or 2 bigger ones or something. I'm going to probably try that, but right now I'm not going to worry about it too much because, well, I like it. Oh, the walls. I need to put those up. Let me do that real quick. Okay, I did not count that, and I'm incredibly impressed that I actually got that on the first go. But overall, I actually really like it. I had never built a stable before. I looked at a couple pictures of real life stables and kind of took one from the roof design and kind of one from the interior, so I really like it. So yeah. Otherwise, I mean, the only, like I say, just put maybe windows on the sides here. Now, the space that I'm thinking of, I'm thinking over here. I'm thinking over here for the storage system. Only issue is that it goes backwards. And if I want to expand it, it could be semi-problematic in the future. But I don't think it'll be that big of an issue. So let me grab the various stuff I'm going to need, and we will get building on it. And I'll kind of talk you through where I kind of saw it and what my idea was for the design of it. So yeah, let's go. So this is the basic idea. I saw it in a video by Pixel Riffs where he did the stuff on the ground for bulk storage, and then he has a barrel up top, like right here, with the variants of it. So, slabs, stairs, all that fun stuff, which I think is a fantastic idea, especially since at this point I don't really want to do a super duper mega storage. So I figure this will be good for now to get just most of it out of the way, and any just extra stuff I can throw into a chest either in the stable or somewhere. But I figure this will be much nicer to just make sure I don't have stuff everywhere. I still need to work on a design for around the breeder, because I don't really want to just have that floating there. And I'm working on a design for a 3-in-1 house, where it's one of it, the top floor is going to be my bed and my bedroom and all that, but it's going to be a super smelter, a dripstone farm, and a lava farm all in one. I have one already designed, however, it's a different block palette, and I kind of wanted to try something new. So instead of just taking that and just changing the block palette, I kind of wanted to see if I could design something different. And it's a very slow process, because I'm just kind of working on my own sort of imagination. Now, there's certain blocks I don't have right now, like for example mycelium, or moss, crimson logs, warped logs. But that's why we have signs. Now, as far as if I'm going to get like a bunch of mycelium to where I'm going to have 3 double chests full, probably not, but you never know. Maybe I really feel like getting mycelium for a build, or I don't know. One of those things, you know, rather have it and not need it type of thing. So, that's the basic idea at the moment. Next up is redstone, which is just repeating a bunch of stuff. Because, yeah, it's just going to be repeating a bunch of stuff. Either way, that is next on the docket. Let me finish up putting some glass in and maybe some signs, and we'll get going with the redstone, which will be super duper. Okay, so we've got this set up. The idea here is using the Impulse SV design. Pretty sure he designed that like 5 or 6 years ago, and it still works like a charm today. It's even I can do it, so it's not super redstone intensive. Well, as far as the blocks you need, I should say. Where'd I put you? What the deuce? Oh, nerds. There you are. Okay, so let's sleep first because things want to kill me. Right. So, where's the repeaters? There's the repeaters. I'm gonna need more repeaters and comparators. Up, up. There we go. Ba-doop, 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 boop. Okay. Now the annoying part is going to be getting all the filler material and doing that. That's going to be the really annoying part, in my opinion. I also need to craft a bunch more hoppers, because I thought I had more, but I was thinking of my other world, which doesn't really help this one. So, all you do is put the redstone on, and then put the redstone torch underneath this. And you will, well, and you also have to add an extra row of hoppers. Boop, 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 boop. And that's how it looks. What is it? Three redstone, a repeater, a redstone torch, and 1 comparator for 1 unit, which then you can put right next to each other, which is pretty slick. Bam. Alright, so let me grab more hoppers and we'll finish off this part. So here comes the most tedious part of this whole thing. Rename an item to whatever. The only thing is just to make sure it's basically not something you're going to be storing. So changing something to a completely different name is the best bet. Just to make sure you don't put something in there and then screw up the system. Let's see if I'll need that second stack of gravel, which I don't think I will. Nope, I will. Yep. And that is why I did another one. All right. So all the filler is in. Now I just have to put the item I want to filter into there. For example, stone bricks. Oh, that's why. And doop, ba-doop. There we go. And now I just have to go through and do this with every one of them. And this is just one of many reasons why I like to have an iron farm right out the gate. Because it's so convenient. So convenient. Alright, well let me get this all filled in, and then depending on the time, we might either go caving or into the nether to do some farming for a couple things that I don't have here, like crimson logs and warp logs. And also to possibly find a fortress because blaze rods. That would be convenient. That'd be very convenient. Alrighty, let me get this all put in there and we will see what's going to happen next. Alright, got this first part up and running. I have it all... I'm going to have it wrap around. That way I can just dump stuff in there and I'll have an overflow chest like over here. So it's got all this. I still, like I said, I need to go to the nether and do some farming for some various blocks. But right now this works quite well with what I need. In the future I would actually like to do a stupid big sorting system with like every block. Just because. Why not? So that's in the future, but I want to do that more for like permanent base and not just one that I want to make look good for now. So, oh yes. Now, time for the other side. So just doing some busy work around the base to clear things up, and the wandering trader spawned with moss, which is a block that I very much want and need. Need because I need to fill up the storage system, but want because, well, it's a cool block. Come here. Mirror. Hello. Yes. Okay, fantastic. Now, I can get more moss. Oh, okay. So now, take that out, put you in. So now let's just have to fill it to 41, and then we will be good to go. So we can take this off. Oops. So let me get this to get... Really? That's why. Figured it out. I'm smart. Okay, so let me show you the basic idea, which... There we go. So, with this, you have all the blocks that are in the chest right in front. So you've got the... There you go. You've got, grass, coarse dirt, podsol, and so forth. But then you have the variants, so the ingots, for example, slabs, stairs, fences, all that stuff. In the barrels in front. Pixelverse had his above here, but I didn't really care to, so I just like, screw it, let's put it down here. I may end up changing that depending on how I want to do a design around here. The design I have currently has it to where there's like a stair, I think, right here, and then the barrel is right above here. But I might try and do something different to where I just cover up this back part, because reasons. So either way, that is the system. I am quite happy with it, and the filtering works at the end there, so if I throw in... I don't have any amethyst shards. So there should be no amethyst shards. There's the blocks down there, but we should see it filter on in down here at the end because there's no spot for it to go. So let's see if it's gonna come. Voila! And here we are. So that works beautifully. And I don't think I'll do my own, or do the shards as their own deal. I'll just put them in the front like that. Worst case, I can just craft them into the blocks. So it's really a win-win. But yeah, all right. And I think that is going to do it for today. I'm trying to keep the episodes more focused on just doing one, maybe two things, but just mostly the one because I tend to meander and do other stuff, and I try and keep it focused, which is something I'm not that great about in doing in real life, but I think I'll try it for this. Either way, got it all finished. It's all working fabulously. Got some other stuff to work on as far as organization, but next time I think we're going to do some caving because, well, I haven't done any. And maybe there's some dungeons or something that we can find that way I can start getting some extra experience. And, I might possibly die, so it's more exciting to watch. Maybe. Either way, I want to go do some exploring, and we'll also be going into the nether because I still need to get the warped and crimson logs very badly. Because I really love warped, and I'm still trying to learn how to build crimson. It's such a cool color. Either way, With all that said, hopefully you did enjoy. I will see you in the next one. If you did enjoy it, it'd be much appreciated if you leave a like, possibly subscribe. Either way, I'll see you in the next one. Do take care of yourself. Doodles.